challenges which are there in front of the Manipur administration and the task which the Home Minister has already set. But my question to you is, do you think that this the process to de-weaponize the entire Manipur can succeed if these community leaders don't take the responsibility of talking to each other? You know, everything is being expected that the government will do, but you know, there is no expectation from the community leaders who are actually on ground and have started to take very hard positions.
Karthik, I agree with you.
General Chauhan, this question was to Geeta Rani, and then I'll come to you, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So, Kartikeya, I feel, like this amnesty offer of, the Honorable Governor to the people who has arms, that if they surrender before 6, they'll be provided amnesty. There'll be no legal actions against them. It was necessary, but at the same time, people know that if they don't surrender, they will be answerable to the laws. Later on, if they are caught with the guns, they'll have to answer to the law as regarding the source of the guns and what they have done with the guns. But still, they are not ready to surrender. Why? I feel a major factor for not surrendering is because they don't have trust, they don't feel secure. So, unless, especially those people in the periphery. So, for 21 months, the authorities have failed to protect their lives, their properties. They're left to fend for themselves. So they are, immediately after coming of president rule, they are told to trust, to surrender, will protect you. This will not happen overnight. So I feel it is a process. Yes, it is in the right step. But first, the confidence of the people has to be instilled that, yes, the authorities will do whatever is required to secure their life and property. There will be no more firing. Incidents like firing from the Kangpokpi Hills towards those people who are doing the religious rites, those kind of things, all the more it affects this process. So the authorities have to ensure that there's no more firing, that action is taken from, for both sides. Taking away arms and, the bunkers were destroyed, all this kind of thing. It should be shown that to both communities that we're, coming in strongly. We are serious about this. We are walking the talk. So after this process starts, the people start, feeling secure, feeling confidence in this authority that, okay, this time it is serious. Both sides action is taken equally. Then only the arms will come back.
Geeta, this is how you say it in the सरकार भी होनी चाहिए और सरकार का रसूख भी होना चाहिए. I know what you are saying. Rasukh bhi hona chahiye. So I think that Rasukh has to be visible. Thank you so much, Mr. Minister, for joining me. Do you think the time for really coordinated search operation has come in Manipur to get back these weapons full and final?
Yes, Karthikeya, this is a $100 question you have asked. The problem is, I'll tell you, tomorrow is the last date which Mr. Ajay Bhalla, Honorable Governor, has given, extended. I am very sure these weapons which are there with the militants and looted from the armory will not be surrendered at all. The operation has to be continued. Honorable Governor had a security meeting with all the security heads, and it transpired that they have to go for operations, because even though this Third of Community International, they have come up very nicely with the action taken by Honorable Governor. But the problem is the hardliner of Kotu and Kokomi, they are giving their statements against each other very vehemently. And Kotu has clearly stated they want separate administration and separate duty, and they will not allow Maitis to move freely in that area. But I can well tell you that the weapons have to be recovered, and I will tell you, Karthikeyan, one more angle, we never think of that. I will tell you, it is all Chinese angle. The China is there, they are there, absolutely watching what is all happening in northeastern Manipur, and they have the radar stations opposite to Manipur, and more or less what all are happening, the way weapons are coming and drugs are coming, it is all because of China, and we have to be very careful And three things to be done immediately. First of all, operations have to be conducted from 7th morning to bring back the looted arms and the militants, whatever they have from Myanmar, they are holding it. Number two, the border fencing has to be totally not the way it was told that only where the gates are there, openings are there, both the sides 2 kilometers and 2.5 kilometers to be done.
Okay.
Certainly not.
Okay.
And a border guarding force has to be deployed in BOP concept
Okay.
until and unless nothing can be done in that state.
Okay. Okay.
Nothing
Okay.
can be done.
Okay. Dr. Thangulal Haukip also joins me, Assistant Professor, Center for the Study of Law and Governance. Thank you so much, Dr. Haukip, for joining me. How do you see the initiatives taken by the Home Ministry and the Governor to restore normalcy in Manipur, sir?
I think military approach is not a solution to bring peace in Manipur. If you look into the scale and the duration of the conflict for the last 22 months, there is a need for the central government to have patience. You have to deal carefully. You have to look into the needs and aspirations of the communities. Unless you look and consider all these, demands, I think we are not heading to another form of reconciliation. Otherwise, we are going back to the same Biren Singh's regime in Manipur. So the center has to look deeply into the prevailing situations, and it needs to handle the situation very carefully, very tactfully. Otherwise, the kind of solutions that Mishraji has suggested, I think we are not heading anywhere. It's time to heal. It's time to look into the aspirations and demands of the people, and this needs a lot of patience. So I would request those whoever handle the situation to take the stock of the situation carefully and adopt a kind of a proactive approach during this time.